Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTSA's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Going with the ground game left. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense.
I didn't deserve that, but all right.
That's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith wants to throw. Here's a heat. Got a first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Tar Heels. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Oh my gosh.
Football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop them.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hauls it in. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running it to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. They'll move the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30s. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches. I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to... on the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Jamison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He's got great speed. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man out of the backfield. You don't see that much. He runs out of bounds and takes the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
As a ball carrier, you just have to have better awareness. You have to know where you are on the field. You run out of bounds like that, that's a play he's going to learn from. He's probably going to be the butt of a few jokes. This might follow him for a while, but that is a safety, and that is a costly mistake.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Off play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Makes one man miss. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the right. It's caught.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Oh, they're after him. Safe completion on the screen. Next going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. From the gun, the ground game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTSA!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some fake return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
And the returner will be dragged down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Smith dropping to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Pass to 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And this is exactly
Not even
what you
necessarily
dream
a
about
bad
for a
read.
defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Houston is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fullback's got it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Offense facing fourth down.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the eye.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
What?
It's picked off. You don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the first down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has it with really good field position. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
UTSA 33, North Carolina 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Swings it out to the flat. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. Makes the catch down the right side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jamison. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. 2nd down coming up. Gives it on the option. And they swarm him under.
Well, the offense got themselves in a bad position to start, but a nice change up there, handing it off and getting a lot of the yardage back, David, now to set up 3rd and at least a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, and when it's 3rd and forever like that, I'm thinking pass. So great job slipping the run in there. Running back now putting them in a better position. But defensively, I still got him in 3rd and long. Still in a good situation here.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Smithers into space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. Take a break to check him out. And the Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Roadrunners are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got a man, it's Pena. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
On 4th down, looking to pass. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Well, jet sweep pass. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have pushing passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Now this This team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness